Good morning, everybody. Today is grocery haul day, which means I need to prep for grocery haul. And I have some things to admit in this video, so stick around for some things I have to admit. Oh man, I hate doing it. Come along with me and let's get it done. I did a once a month grocery haul this month. My first thing to admit is that I didn't do very well at meal planning and at getting myself together. So because of that, we really have a lot of stuff to get at this mid-month grocery haul. And also some things were missing the last time that we were at the store, just because we kind of went earlier in the week, which isn't the best time to go. So some things were out, but that's okay because we're going to go tonight. And I think we'll get a lot of good stuff that we need and kind of fill in the holes. Also, I did a refrigerator, like redo, clean and organize, and I got some different bins and I organized things kind of unconventionally and it backfired on me, folks. If I find a picture, I'll slide it in here and you can kind of see it. So I had the fruits and vegetables out of the crisper drawers because my containers didn't fit into those drawers very well. And I really wanted to be able to see all of my fruits and vegetables more easily. And that's why I was really excited to organize it the way that I did. But I noticed that, I don't know if it's the humidity in the refrigerator or kind of all the fruits and vegetables just being free with each other, but it caused them to really turn quickly and not last very long, which was really disappointing. So I've had to go back mostly to my old ways. Now, you're gonna see my refrigerator is pretty empty right now, and that's how I like it. I like to obviously get the groceries. Even though we do a once a month grocery haul, we go back weekly for the fresh stuff, milk, eggs, fruits and vegetables, yogurt, even if it's necessary, those kind of things, because we really want them to be fresh. And I know some people say, you know, cut them and freeze them, and I will do some of that, but for the most part, we just really like fresh. So I am happy to go get those throughout the week. And I only have one fridge and freezer, so I don't have a lot of extra room to do a ton of extra freezing, and that's okay with us. That's how we live, and we like it that way. So I'm gonna show you kind of an empty fridge today and even some empty pantry items. It's kind of weird. I just got through my isolation for COVID. I went almost 2 years without COVID, guys, and I'm pretty sad that I got it, but thankfully I had very minimal symptoms, and nobody else has gotten it in our immediate family, thankfully. So I am going to get this going in here, and let's start with the fridge. Yikes! It's looking very empty, isn't it? Sad. Some of these things were okay. The cucumber was okay in this bin, and so I did leave that. I cleared out everything else because we've actually eaten it all, not just because it went bad, but we've eaten it. And in here we've got some more veggies. I think it's gonna be best if I just get what we need for the week, vegetable and fruit wise, and hopefully that'll help things to last better. So I had these onions in here mainly because when I was leaving them out, they weren't lasting very long, but in the fridge, they really don't last very long either. Thankfully, we were able to use them up, but I would say don't keep your onions in the fridge. Potatoes do well, for us at least. We've got some apples that need to be removed that aren't looking too good, but I'm gonna add apples. That I kind of like to do, and this is probably weird, is I like to let things get kind of low like this because it makes you get creative. I had an entire bin of these full of lemons last night, and so I made lemonade, and I've never made fresh lemonade like this. I take that back. I think one time I made strawberry lemonade, but the kids really liked it. I thought it tasted good, and I was able to use up the lemons so that they don't go bad. And I thought, you know, that's kind of the fun of letting your fridge or your pantry go down because you're required to get creative. Over here, jellies are good. This is some leftover marinara sauce that we'll use up. My vitamins, half and half. Right here should be some oat milk. I need some more milk. I think I'm okay on eggs, applesauce. This had tomatoes in it and some ginger. And I probably can find another spot for that. It seems a bit empty. I don't mind keeping potatoes in the fridge. I actually think they last much better than in my cabinet, even in a dark, cool cabinet. So for now, I moved back my chocolate chips back down here. The kids got some chocolate for Valentine's Day, and one of them wanted to keep it. And then this is for cheese, and that is looking just fine. We've been trying all sorts of different dairy-free ice creams, and they're okay. Johanna has decided that she likes the So Delicious vanilla bean one, and she likes the strawberry, not so much the fudge brownie. Naan bread we've been keeping in the freezer, which has been awesome, and it defrosts so quickly, guys. I throw that in the oven 400 degrees for like 7-10 minutes with some marinara sauce. If your kids like cheese or you like cheese, you can add it. I have 2 people that can't have cheese or don't like cheese, so that one just has marinara on it. And then I made some gluten-free chocolate chip pancakes, and they heat those up in the toaster for breakfast. Okay, down here we've got berries left for our smoothies, berries, cherries. Let's get this guy out of there. And then here's everything meat-wise that we have. We really are set for the month in this department, minus some ground beef. So today I am going to be buying some ground beef to add into all of that, and I might snack, because these aren't too full, a couple little ice creams to make the world taste good. I keep my trusty list over here, so I just keep adding to it and making sure that I have everything on here that I need. Okie dokie. So nothing much has changed back here. We're really awesome on Nutella. We definitely need more peanut butter. We have not been going through the chocolate sauce hardly at all, especially now that we figured out that the 5-year-old can't have milk, but we are gonna try lactose free this time. I plan to make ham and beans very soon. How many of you have made that? Oh my goodness, you know that we're in trouble when there are no pasta boxes really on this shelf. I've got one whole grain. Hey guys, you're gonna be so proud of me. I tried the store brand noodles, pasta, whatever, and they were actually really good. I tried the one from Walmart and from Meijer, and the price is awesome, and they tasted fine. I probably cooked them a minute less than what the box said, because I tend to like them al dente. They are a little too soft when you cook them according to the directions. So just a minute less and it comes out great. Okay, we've got some green beans down here, some more Cheez-Its, and I think there's just one bag left of those. Yeah. Okay. Well, we always have blow pops. That's the last loaf of bread. We're definitely going to grab some more of those. Here's kind of our snack area. And I think what I'm going to do is grab out some containers, fill them up with the Cheez-Its, make that a little easier for the kids to get into. You know how we love our popcorn. I think that'll be fine though for the month. And then cereal. So people aren't really going for those Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They like those. We definitely like Frosted Flakes. Chex is good. Everything is looking good. Everything in here is still rocking and rolling. Yes, yes, yes. I could get some more of those. Hot chocolate is missing up there, and the kids love having that in the morning, so they've been a few days without it. It's a little bit sad, so we'll add to it. You guys gave me some great ideas for tea. Sleepy Time was one that you guys mentioned a ton in my last grocery haul, so I'm gonna be trying it this time around. Everything else is looking pretty good. The K-cups are fine. Down in the little roundabout, we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna grab these guys out and fill them up with either snacks or cereal, whatever will fit. Coke for when family comes over. And then this guy, I don't think he's ready to fit into the container yet. Okay, down here, I have some potatoes down here, and I really don't like keeping them down here. They do best in the fridge, but they're here for now. Rice. Let's talk about rice for a second. So I'm almost out in here, and I can fill this up. I have bought the Walmart brand, and then we did run out. We had to grab some more last week. We eat a lot of rice, but I love the Mahatma rice, and they just have not been selling the 5-pound bag. So I said, you know what? We're going to get wild and crazy and try the Walmart brand, the Great Value. It was awesome. And then my husband had to stop by the store, a different store, and he grabbed this one, and it was good too. So I'm really excited about being able to find more rice things that work out. Oh, and up here I've got tons of cream of wheat. Johanna really likes it, but she can't do it with the milk. So I'm gonna try the lactose-free milk and see how it goes. I definitely need more soy sauce. I get this from Sam's Club. Breadcrumbs are fine. I recently filled this little guy up with a bigger thing of olive oil, which is nice. And salt and pepper looks good until maybe my once a month grocery haul. Okay, let's see. Everything is looking pretty good down here. I recently went through all of these, so I know that they are in date, and that's looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna fill these guys up. It'll take me 0.5 seconds. All right, this is done. Now, I know that I've talked about this before, having a small stockpile, and then I talked about how it kind of overwhelmed me to have so much extra stuff. I'm a very overstimulated visually when there's a lot of things going on, even if it's all put away. It's just always on my mind. And so I really like to have just what we're gonna use for the month, what we're gonna use for the week, whatever it is. And one of the great things about doing a once a month grocery haul and then going back weekly for just like those fresh things is that you let your stock kind of dwindle a bit, and then it causes you to be creative, like I talked about earlier. So another thing that I did, I've had these frozen Rhodes yeast rolls in the freezer for quite a while. And I had enough for one pan of rolls, and last night we wanted to make them with dinner. Unfortunately, I didn't get them defrosted fast enough, but look at that. We ate the pan up, and it was something that we don't normally eat because it's just sitting in the freezer. It's one of those things that you constantly pick over, and you're like, oh, I'll think about that later. But yesterday I thought, no, I'm not gonna think about it later, I'm gonna do it now. And then also, as things get in the freezer and you kind of just go, oh, maybe I bought that on a whim, or maybe I wasn't really interested in that, or, you just overlook it for other things that maybe are easier or whatever you're feeling. But as you let things kind of dwindle down a bit, it forces you to be creative and go, okay, how can I use that thing and make a new meal? So I think don't be afraid to let things kind of go down a little bit. I was talking to somebody here in the comments saying that they've gone, 30, 40 something days without going to the grocery store. They're just trying to eat what's in their house. And I think that's really a cool idea. First of all, to make sure that you don't have waste and that things aren't expiring and not getting used. But I also just love the idea of creating based on what you have in your house, and maybe not something you would normally eat, but maybe creating something that you suddenly like and that your family enjoys. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever had to rummage through your cabinets and gone, I don't know what I'm gonna make, and then found that you made a meal that everyone enjoyed? If you did, tell me about it in the comments. I think that'd be fun. All right, I filled up the Cheerios. We've got these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take all the green beans out too. When it's in this big box, I sort of forget about it. But when it's a little more easy on hand, it's a lot easier to grab it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Follow me. Look what I'm grabbing, you guys. First of all, I have some things to return. Second of all, my Aldi bags. Ooh, one of them's broken. That's okay, I can still use it. I'm gonna put this by the front door, you guys. I will not forget this time. I'm so happy. Let's do it right this second. Look where I'm putting it, right there. Right there. One more thing I like to do before I do a grocery haul is fill up this little kitty food. I like to fill stuff up that I can, like toilet paper or paper towels or cat food, because it helps me know how much I have left. And if there is any kind of back stock, then I know to look at it and go, okay, that'll last me through whenever. The other one we need to fill up is the doggy food. Okay. You know what's next, right? It's time to switch out the sponge. Boom. Super quick under. Let's do an under sink. Oh my goodness. So usually we run out of bags pretty quickly just because we use these to fill in our trash cans or to put baby diapers in, but we seem to have quite the collection. Actually, I think my dad gave me a bunch, and that could be part of it. I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of them all, because just when you do, you find out that, oh man, I really need them. But I do want to consolidate. Isn't there a meme about that? Like, you know you've reached the pinnacle of adulthood when you are putting plastic bags inside a plastic bag. That's what I do, and I'm not mad about it. Other than bags, everything's looking pretty good. Yes, 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 yes. We're good, we're good. I did buy this guy for the dish soap refill instead of another container, so I don't need to refill mine quite yet, but when I do. Cascade, that is 100% sure not gonna get me through the rest of the month until my next once a month. So I'll get another one of those. We do probably, lately we've been doing like between 2 and 3 loads of dishes a day. And we eat everything at home. I don't know if you know this, we're a family of 7. I homeschool. We've had COVID, my husband, because I had COVID, my husband had to be home. Then we were exposed to COVID before I had COVID from a family member, so then we had to be home. So we're home a lot. That's another reason we've gone through the pantry and the fridge, you know. It's just because we've been home so much, like I'm sure many of you have. All right, guys, I think that is the end of this week's prep for a grocery haul. I'm glad I got it done. Thanks for coming along with me. I am excited to try some tea. I'm excited to get some more fruits and vegetables. I don't like getting that low, so we gotta fill this baby back up. Hope that you guys are doing well, and I'll see you soon. Make sure that you click the notification bell so that you know when the next grocery haul comes out. All right, guys, bye.